Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome, guys, to this amazing session. This is like the first live session I did. The first live session was I was talking for a very long time, at over 30 minutes, and I did not know that it was not even recording. So I'm just going to do a quick check right now to see if this is working. Welcome, everyone. Today is going to be a lovely session. We're going to have a lovely time. So, all right, it's working, guys, and we're about to like go back into value. Now, I was talking for over 30 minutes, and I was wondering why nobody was talking, but thank God I'm here again. Please, if you can hear me, just drop a comment or just type something so that I'll know, so that I'll not be talking to myself again. That's by the way, welcome everyone. It's amazing to have you all here. And today I'm going to be talking about something very important. Like, there's a reason why I'm having this impromptu live session is because, you know, I just remembered something, when I was trying to like start up on the internet, I wanted to like blow. I wanted to like make so much money online, but I did not know the roadmap. And I asked one of the people at the top. This guy said, I asked, how can I actually start making money online? How can I blow? How can I be resourceful? How can I start earning? And guess what this guy told me? This guy told me, for you to blow, you need to be diligent, you need to work hard, you need to believe in yourself, read, wake up in the morning and read and all. And why that is true, those things are just random and those things are just secondary and those things are just general. For you to actually make money, it's more than those things, I believe. It's more than those things. And today I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how I actually scaled up from zero to where I am right now. And today's topic is going to be titled Value, Productivity, and Exchange. And I'm going to be telling you why this is the topic for today. I'm going to be telling you why I have chosen that topic to be the topic for today. So welcome guys. If you can hear me and if you're on the call, just let me know you're on the call as well. So let us start our talk for today. Value, exchange, and productivity. Value, exchange, and productivity. Now we are going to start by defining what value is. What is value? What is productivity? And what is exchange? I'm going to be taking them step by step, line upon line, precept upon precept. Now, the reason why I am actually talking in this topic, the reason why this topic has come to you today is because I have seen a lot of gaps in today's world, today's people. Everybody wants to make money, but nobody actually knows the exact blueprint, the exact framework on how this money can be made. You know, even though, like, and the truth is that because of the lack of knowledge in the city, a lot of people will be used. There are a lot of people that are using gullible Nigerians because of these people they don't have knowledge. And when I look at these things and I'm like, no, everybody deserves to actually have this kind of transforming knowledge. And if you've not actually encountered something like what I'm going to be sharing with you today, then you need to just pay rapt attention. Now, our topic for today remains value, productivity, and exchange. Now, let us define the concept of value. What is value? What is value? Now, what is value? I want to ask you, what is value? You know, value, before I explain what value is, as valuable as crude oil is, when you talk about crude oil is valuable, it's very, very valuable. That is value. When you talk about water, is valuable, right? This phone is valuable, right? And every other thing I'm using is valuable. But what is the definition that actually governs value? Now, let me define what value is. Value is your measure of usefulness within the context of a civilization. Do you hear what I said? I said value is the measure of your usefulness within the context of a civilization. If you are, if you believe you are valuable and people don't know your use, or people are not interested in using what you have, then you're going to be broke as a you're going to be broke like a joke and you're going to be ready to choke. That is it. So, value is a measure of your usefulness within the context of a civilization. So, guys, if you really want to get ahead in life, you need to understand what value is and you need to know yourself. Now, the scripture of the Bible, I'm going to go to the Bible, one scripture in the Bible where the Bible talks about a man who is in honor that doesn't know is like a beast that perish. Like a beast that perish. A man who is in honor and doesn't know is like a beast that is like a beast that will perish. So, what am I trying to say right now is that your value, in as much as crude oil is very, very valuable, if it doesn't know, if Nigeria doesn't know that crude oil is a valuable resource, guess what? Nigeria will perish. That is what that scripture said. Let's even go to that scripture. Let's even go to that scripture. A man who is in honor and doesn't know is like a beast that perish. So let me share my screen so that we can go over to that scripture. So a man who is in honor but doesn't know, like a beast that perish. So I think let's use this one. So guys, see it here. According to the book is Psalms chapter 94, Psalms chapter 49, verse 2. He said, a man that is in honor and understandeth not is like the beasts that perish. Second version, New King James Version said, a man who is in honor yet does not understand is like the beasts that perish. American translation, man that is in honor and understandeth not is like the beasts that perish. Now let's even check whether another one. You can see this translation. A man who has riches without understanding is like the beasts that perish. Now I like demystifying things. I like demystifying things. What does this person mean? What does the Bible mean by this? You're in honor and you don't know. That means you're like a beast that will perish. Now let me explain what this means. It means if you're Nigeria and you have crude oil that everybody needs, and you don't know that crude oil is a valuable resource that everyone needs, you're going to be broke, and you're going to be broke as a joke and ready to choke. You're going to end up your life being poor. That is what that scripture means. It means that if you have something that the world needs, but you don't know that that thing is a useful resource, nothing can save you. You are going to be definitely broke. So, in our topic for today, we are talking about value, productivity, and exchange. And I'm not just bringing out this topic because of I want to talk. I'm bringing out this topic is because this is the line upon line and the precept that anybody who intends to actually do well will need to actually take a course in understanding these three concepts. Anybody who intends to do exceptionally well must take a course understanding the concept of value, exchange, and productivity. We already said that value is your measure of usefulness within the context of a civilization that is needed and useful, right? Very important. Now let's go over to productivity. What is productivity? Productivity is the act of turning your values into products or services. NEPA has done it worse. into products or services capable of being exchanged for values or valuable resource. You understand? So let us go over to, I want to go over to another scripture in the Bible here, and that scripture is going to be I'm going over to another scripture in the Bible. So let's go over to this one. Let me remove this. Stop sharing screen. Then let's go over to this other one. Now, guys, I want you guys to read with me. I want you guys to read with me on this one. Now, please pay attention to this particular one that we want to read now. So read with me. Just walk with me, guys. Walk with me. So we are going to be reading the book of Second Kings, chapter 4, verse chapter 4. Let's just go with chapter 4 for now. So let's go over to Second Kings chapter 4. Now, see the first thing that said. The name of this is titled The Widow's Olive Oil. Now, it said something here. The wife of a man from the company of the prophets cried out to Elisha, your servant, my husband is dead. And you know what he, and you know he appreciated God, he served God with all his heart. But now his creditors is coming to take my two boys. His creditors are coming to take my two boys. And Elijah answered, how can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house? And the woman replied, your servant has nothing there. Your servant has nothing there at all. She replied, except a what? A small jar of olive oil. This was the decider. This was the changing and the breaking point. He said, except an olive oil, a small jar of olive oil. And Elijah said to her, go around and ask your neighbors for empty jars. Don't ask just for a few, ask for plenty. And after that, then go and shut the door behind you and your sons. Pour these oils in all the jars, and as each of them is filled, put it aside. And the woman left and shut the door behind her and her sons. They brought the jars and to her, and she kept pouring. All when all the jars were filled, she said to her sons, bring me another one. But he replied, there is not a jar left. Then the oil stopped flowing. Ah, this is a very, very strong statement. The oil stopped flowing. Now she went and told the man of God, and he said, go and sell and pay your debts. You and your sons can live on what is left. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I want to read. So, what is this scripture actually telling us? This scripture is actually telling us that, see, just like what I've been saying, a man who is in honor and doesn't know is like a beast that perished. Some of you have oil in your house, but you're not selling it because you feel it can't produce anything for you. So, when it comes to the concept of value, because Nigeria has crude oil, doesn't mean Nigeria will be rich like that. It needs to first turn its values into products, and after turning it into products, it needs to sustain the intelligence of how to sell it. Now, I'm going to end this live stream because I already had a first live stream that did not go well because of the sound. I did not know it was not recording, it was not sounding. But I'm going to continue this live stream again. But if you are, if you want me to continue this live stream, just let me know in the comment section if you've listened to this point. And when I'm back and I see your comments, I'm going to actually shoot another video on this. With that being said, see you guys in the next stream. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank you so much.